Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you are back. Today we are going to be making these baby hats on our Sentro 48. Who would have thought? I know I didn't. I didn't think about it. But anyways, here we are. Let's go ahead and get to it. And at the end of the video, I will have some information for you on the gauge of these two hats. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to it. All right, let's go ahead and cast on. Since we're making a tube, we are just going to cast on with our yarn. And the yarn that I'm using today is Big Twist. I'm not really sure what color this is. This is just a color that I had in my stash. I think it's like jade or something like that. But we are just going to cast on like normal with the back and forth motion. And the key to making a smaller tube is all about tension. So we are gonna see what we get out of this. I mean, it worked out obviously if I am talking to you in this video. So now the tension is the key. So we're gonna attempt to make a baby hat. So we want it on the tightest tension, which is this tensioner right in here, closest to the machine. And you can kind of hear the machine, and you can tell that is a higher tension because of the sound that it's making. And if we wanted to, we could even put more tension with our fingers. And you can hear it. But I think I'm just going to stick with the tension guide that's closest to the machine. And I am going to knit 80 rounds total. So that's going to give us a double-sided hat. So 80 rounds. All right, I'm at round 40. You see how quickly this is going to work up. I also have over here a little crocheted head that I made specifically for like baby hats to make sure that they're actually going to fit. I found the average size of a baby head and just crocheted like a round ball and then put like a face on it. Here it is. Super cute. So I'm going to use that to test this hat. And I am moving my table because I'm not on my regular work table. So yeah, I've really gotten back into making things with the Sentro. I got really inspired lately. You'll probably be seeing a lot more Sentro tutorials on my channel. And of course I am doing the tatting series, or the tatting book series, so that is still going on for sure. That's going to be more of a slower going series simply because I have to look at the pattern and I have to translate it. But these Sentro videos, making stuff on the Sentro is just so quick and fun. I mean, as you can see, I'm just talking and cranking and not really paying attention to what's going on the machine, but it's only because I'm using yarn that it works really, really well with the machine. So that is always the key when working with a knitting machine, is to find a yarn that works well with it and just hope and pray that they have the colors that you like and all of the colors work with the machine. All right, I'm at 70 and so far about 5 minutes, 20 seconds has passed since I started recording. That's pretty amazing. I still can't get over how fast you can knit this up, because if I were to knit this by hand, I would still be like on row 20, really. Maybe not even to row 20 or round 20. Okay, I'm gonna slow down because I'm about to hit 80. So this is my 80th round. And there we go. So now I'm gonna go ahead and cut my yarn, leaving a good length on here, maybe like, I don't know, let's see. What I usually do is I measure my arm span because that's like just the easiest. Okay, now I am just gonna use my long needle that came with the machine, and I am gonna go ahead and take my stitches off of the machine. Okay, so now we are gonna go ahead, and what I like to do is just do like 3 stitches and then pick those up, because I always have a lot of trouble with dropping stitches, and I found that this is the best way not to drop stitches. I mean, this project literally took me like 15 minutes. Uh-oh. We've got a problem here. Somehow. Okay, let's very gently. You see, I made a mistake. That stitch right there got sucked down all the way into the machine, which is not good. That is not something we want. So I think I fixed it. There we go. Yeah, everybody makes mistakes. All right, so we are off of the machine now. Let's move the Sentro out of the way. All right, so now we have our tube. It still looks pretty big. I'm gonna have to go get another hat that was made on regular tension to show you the difference. Okay, so I brought a couple of other hats here. This one's made with the same type of yarn, just, you know, with blue on the inside. And as you can see here, it is a little smaller. So when we put it right on top of there, it did come out a little smaller, and this one's made with just white yarn. This is actually Red Heart, I think. But yeah, it did come out smaller. Awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and cinch up these ends so that way we can go ahead and, you know, get this closed up. I think that's actually a very cute baby hat. But here is my crocheted mock baby head. Let's see. Oh, how cute. We actually made a little, it's gonna fit a baby for sure. And with a little bit of room to grow as well. So that's perfect. Oh my God. So yeah, it's all about tension, guys. All we have to do is put it on the tightest tension, and we actually get a smaller piece of fabric, as you can see here. I am gonna try this one more time with the tightest tension, which I'll put it up here on the screen what that looks like, and then I will be back with the conclusion and possibly a gauge for this, so that way you guys can kind of get an idea of what the gauge is, and if you want to make something similar, you certainly can. All right, so I'll be back whenever I get that done. Okay, so I decided to cut in and show y'all that I have it at the highest tension. I did have to put a little clippy right here because it kept popping off. But can you hear that? The tension is so high. So this might be a little slow going here. I do believe the yarn, this yarn that I'm using right here, is actually Loops and Thread Impeccable, I do believe, if I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, I'm gonna just work up to 80 rounds, and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm almost done. A key thing to note whenever you are using the tightest tension on here is that you're probably gonna have to move a little bit slower because it is putting a lot more stress on the machine. But you can already see the difference in the fabric. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this off of my machine real quick. I'm just gonna do it, you know, the normal way. Okay, so here we are. As you can see, the tightest tension gave us the smallest results, obviously. And then just the tight tension gave us this result here in the jade color. And then here's the baby blue or the sky blue color. I did do some gauge swatching. You know, I did measure the gauge of both of these. And yeah. This one with the big twist yarn here was 10 rows per 2 inches and 7 stitches per 2 inches. This one here with the Loops and Thread Impeccable yarn, it was 11 rows per 2 inches and 8 stitches per 2 inches. I don't know why that is so hard for me to say, but it is. So yeah. It is definitely doable to make baby hats on the Sentro 48. All you have to do is tighten up your tension. Here is, once again, I don't know what to name this little guy, but he's here to show off the little baby hat once again. And as you can see, oh my goodness, it fits perfectly. That is just like the cutest little thing in the world. Oh my gosh. And they have stretch to them as well, as you can see. So, I mean, it's not like they're not stretchy anymore. But yeah, that is super cool. I love that we can achieve a tube beanie out of the Sentro, which I don't know why I never thought of it before, but at least now we're here and now we know. So anyways, guys, I hope this video was informative and that you find it useful. And this is amazing. Now you can make baby hats on your Sentro 48 without having to go out and buy another machine. The only thing about using tighter tension on the machine with this worsted weight yarn is that it's going to put more pressure, more stress on the machine. So just be very careful, move a little slower. You don't want to break your handle or break some pegs or just break the machine altogether where you can't fix it. I mean, a broken handle, a broken peg, you can replace those things, but if something else breaks on it, like a gear, I don't know if they sell those. So yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!